Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Hello, Bella. Congrats on getting first. Hello, Nyx and Kaylee and Isara. I hope you're all doing well today. You're making potato and egg tacos. And yes, you make that a lot, but I can't make it when I'm at school. Plus, it's my favorite breakfast. You're allowed to make whatever you want. No one is judging you for potato and egg tacos. That sounds delicious. You doing good? Glad to hear. Alright, we are not going to do what we did yesterday where we explored a ton. I'm going to try to be beelining it to Arcades because we get story locked there for a minute. So I'm going to try to get all of that done today so that next week we can do exploring and side questing, and today we can just focus on all the story. I just feel like every time y'all ask, it's that. That's okay. We're all here for comfort food and things we like. You can do whatever you want. Comfort food is the best? Yeah. Made me a Sam, 700 breakfast sandwiches. You're good. Yeah, we do breakfast sandwiches a lot here. I also really like breakfast wraps when we have tortillas. Can somebody do exclamation point VODs for me? If you guys have not, you should check out the second channel. I am almost edited through 50 streams now. I am currently about halfway through Final Fantasy XIV, and because Kaylee and I are going to be out of town for a week, I'm trying to make sure there's a lot of scheduled uploads so you guys have stuff to watch if you decide you miss us. That video is private, and I think I have 2 more uploads going up right now, so they're on the playlist, but it's private till the scheduled upload, so that bottom link is broken. I won't judge anyone on food, considering my breakfast is a cup of coffee and your lunch is a beef and cheese stick along with a third of a bag of popcorn. I had leftover tacos for breakfast. We made tacos the other night, and we still had some tortillas and some of the beef left over. It was very yummy. What's up, Gardo? I'm doing well. I hope you're good. I didn't realize we hadn't come up this way yet. I thought we did all of these maps. I'm gonna explore this room just so that the entirety of Fawn Coast can be done. I heard taco. Never had a taco in your life. They're pretty good. I like them. Today will be a comfort day. Also, it's rainy, so you're gonna bring out a book. Nice. Isara, I don't know if you heard me yesterday when I said this, but I've started reading the Exiles Honor book finally. I picked it up a long time ago. After you recommended it. I saw it in a used bookstore and picked it up, but I've actually started reading it now. The first time I tried to read it, I don't know if I was just having a bad brain day, but my brain was just going over and it just felt like a whole ton of pronouns, so I put it down. And then the second time I tried reading it, I really liked it, so I'm over 50 pages in it really quickly. I like it so far. I get they had to explain the world building and the religion pretty quickly because it plays a key part in it. But once it got kind of more magical a little bit in, it really started getting my interest more. So I'm very excited to see what happens next. I'm trying to avoid spoilers in case anybody cares about that, so I'm sorry if that was very vague. It's good though. I like when you can read books and they don't take too long. I've definitely read very dense wordy books before, but I like when you can just enjoy a story and be like, oh damn, I've already read this much. I've really been into this book. And that's kind of how this one feels so far. Do you ever have like the little pancakes with your food? Also, please forgive me if that's a dumb question. What do you mean? What little pancakes? It's weird to me that they're like, Fran's banished. We can't have any Vieira. And then like we can't have Vieira outside of the wood. And then we keep bumping into all of these ones traveling. Where do you go, Wayfarer? To the east lies the Tcha uplands. To the north across the plains lies the seat of the Empire Arcades. Myself, I shall go east to the port town of Balfenheim. I have heard it is a place where men and women value freedom above all else. Nice. You guys have fun. I don't know what little pancakes she's talking about. I'm sure they probably have a much different word. Like a different name. And then the uplands are pretty. I do remember really liking this place. You love kebab though? Nice. So when you've had some Asian fusion kind of dishes, meals like Mugu Gapan came with pancakes. They're little round flat pieces, just savory biscuit almost, but flat. Interesting. Hello, little snake. I would like you for our book. So you guys remember how we fought those dragon bosses? They're just common enemies in this area, so that's gonna be fun. I wish I could re-release Final Fantasy XII Red Knight Wings, since all your favorite Ivalice characters. Midia isn't it? She's a whole different type of Vieira. It's so hard to find anyone who has played it or knows of the game anymore since it's a DS title and those are expensive now. Yeah, I remember I didn't know there was a sequel to this for the longest time until you told me about it, and it made sense because it was DS exclusive and I kind of missed out on the entirety of DS's.
You let Lucy out?
Yeah. Go on, Lulu. You're free. She's now just standing by the open door. Sorry, I had to twist my arm back weird to close the door. I didn't want it to slam. Hello, Angel. How are you? Just trying to think of something that would be comparable to, like, incorporate a taco. I hope my word salad is making sense. When you went to the capital sometime in the future? Nice. Potion. Angel, how are you doing today? Work is done. Hell yeah. Brain fried. Check. So if I remember right, there is one chest in this area on a specific screen that has a chance of dropping a special kind of arrow or a special bow for Fran. I forget which, but I do remember farming in this area for a long time. Being in a cozy stream? Check. Everything else good? Check. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So, Sunday is going to be like a little special celebration stream. We're still gonna play Zelda, but it's like the 2-year affiliate anniversary, and also like we just passed the 2-year birthday of the channel. So I've been wanting to do like a little celebratory conclusion to 2023. and get us all excited for 2024. What's up, Eddie? Thanks for stealing from me. Guess who bumped into on my way to get glasses fixed? Everybody. God damn it. How are you doing today, Chef? It's good to see you. Thank you for the lurk, Eddie. I hope you're doing well. Let me open this up. Nice. I want to play this game some point. I hope they port it at some point. Guess who I... Sorry, phone. Okay. See you when you get back. Oh wait, never mind. That was a typo. I see. I understand now. I'm just stupid. But yeah, next week we are doing another randomizer, and then very shortly after that we're going out of town. So there will be no streams for us for about a week or two. So I'm trying to make sure I'm editing through a lot of stuff so you guys have plenty of content to hold you over till our return. There's a long cooldown on the steal command, just so you guys know. It's like 5 minutes long, I think. It's 6 minutes per user, I believe, so that like one person can't just hoard the command, but there is a long countdown because it's a very spammy command. I hope to port it one day. I was hoping when they had re-released Zodiac Age that it would do Revenant, but no such luck. I feel like a lot of people just don't like this game, which is sad because Ivalice is my favorite Final Fantasy setting. I need to get to a save crystal or Bosch is going to die. Trying to crochet a cute kitty? You got this, I believe in you. I just hated the combat. It's hard to force yourself through a game if the main thing you do is something you don't like. That's fair. I really don't mind the combat in this one. I love how broken you can make it. So Twitch recap. My top chatter according to that, but according to Stream Elements was Sammy. Interesting. I don't trust the Twitch recap statistics. They seem quite a bit bugged. Like, some of the games had wrong images, some of the people had wrong images. Like, someone posted in our Discord, I think it might have been Mike's recap, where, like, I had Stu's picture, I think, and Stu had somebody else's profile picture, and then, like, on the emote thing, it didn't even show two of the emotes I used the most. It just showed like custom emotes that I used a lot. And then I don't know, like they just seemed very buggy. You think all yours were right? That's weird. Revolutionary system. Float? I don't think we had that spell yet. That's really good. We need float. We're coming up eventually to a boss fight that does a lot of earth-based damage, like earthquakes and stuff. And the first time I ever played this game, he was really fucking hard. I died to him so many times. And then I read something that said just cast float on your whole party, and like 90% of his attacks miss after that. So I've been trying to make sure we get float, so I'm glad we have it now. It's just weird going from turn-based to a game where largely the party plays itself and you don't do much except for on boss fights. That's fair. I don't know, especially in the vein of doing Final Fantasy Decade, according to, I think Angel said that joke, I forget. But in doing this, I very much welcome the changes to the battle system. I would not be able to do this if everything felt the same constantly. I officially made the graphic for Final Fantasy Year 3 because we're still doing this. I'm really hoping that I can finish this year. Yeah, for some reason Revenant didn't do well. It's like Tactics. It's like Tactics Light and a lot of fun to play. Also give me a really awesome Midia and my favorite playable character, Philo. Which you see Philo in 12 as one of the urchins in Lowtown and Rabanasta, but she has an amazing glow up in Revenant. Nice. Groundhog Day. It's Final Fantasy year again. Thanks, Chef. We did make a lot of progress this year. It felt really slow at first. 8 took a very long time. And then 9 took a good bit, but like after that, we've cleared so many games. Like I was looking back on it the other day. We finished 9 Mystic Quest, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, everybody, Chocobo GP, 10, 10-2, 10-2 Last Mission. All of those got finished this year. So we have been blowing through like quite a good chunk of these games. What's up, Alan? How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Dancer Pinello is great, sadly not putting Pinello as Dancer in 12. I'm very excited to play Tactics when I get to it. I think I need to do it as a main game. I was looking at them. I don't think we really have too many more short Final Fantasy games on the list that I can just do as Sunday morning streams with. So I think we're gonna have to hold off for that a little bit. Breakfast is smelling really yummy. Good. Doing good? I'm doing all right. I'm very excited to be playing this. I'm hoping you all are enjoying streams. I've been having a blast. This is one of my all-time favorite games, so it's been really fun to come and just hang out and play through it again. Let me look at this picture. What is the thing this person's holding, Isara? It looks like a surfboard. Oh, damn, that hurt. But which tactics are you going to play? There's several versions. Final Fantasy Tactics on PS1 and Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced on Game Boy Advance. They're 2 different games. I don't have any of the sequels to Tactics after that point. Now that I'm home, I should be able to finish 10 and start 10-2. Bella, you might be able to finish 10-2. It is way shorter. I think it took us 2 or 3 weeks of streams, and I only played them a few days a week. Wasn't the Vita one supposed to be the best version? I don't know anything about the Vita. I've never owned them. Again, with this, I'm just playing through the games we own. I have a physical disc of Final Fantasy Tactics, so that's why I'm doing that one. Yeah, I never did any of the Sony handhelds, so I'm not the person to ask about that. It's a surfboard. She rides her board in the air. As an airboard, it hovers over the ground. Nice. That's cool. You're only home for a month of December, and then I'm going to see my boyfriend in January, so we'll see if that's fair. Can I tell you my favorite thing about 10-2, Bella? That it's very easy to not deal with at all. Like, it's a side thing, not a main story thing. So there's this whole side quest thing you can completely ignore that's like Pokemon. You can capture monsters. So, when I did 10-2, I caught a Tonberry, and we had a Tonberry in our party. And it just made me very happy that it let me do that. That's my favorite part of 10-2. But it's like, I'm pretty sure any monster in the game, there's a way to catch it, which is kind of also really cool. It was a side thing, so I didn't fuck around with it too much. But when I realized what it would let me do, I spent a day or two catching a tonberry. Guys, I know that we just played 10-2, but please don't spoil anything for Bella. She, like, specifically didn't come to those streams because she doesn't want spoilers. Whoa, Bosch's shield looks really cool. I just noticed that. That must be the diamond one we got. I think I'm going the wrong way. I need to go back. We're heading east, and they said that takes us to Balfenheim. We need to go north. So we can't say that? No. Ruined. Seven out of 10, too much water. Oh. I must have read my map wrong. I really thought there was a north path. We're just gonna zoom the fuck back across here real quick. I don't want to waste too much time here. Oh, hey, we leveled up. Damn it, Bosch. Okay, here's the path more to the north. What kind of Marlboros are these? Overkings? Are these the same ones from the sewer, or are these different? Do they have the fancy mustachios? They do. They're so dapper. Diamond armor, nice. Yes, I did see that. I don't think I tagged you in it, but I did, like, respond to that video. That was ridiculous. Like, I had such a way with words. Chef, I've never seen that movie. Also, I'm going to say this real quick. Just because something is old doesn't mean it's not a spoiler, because there's constantly new young people who haven't experienced it yet. You have the whole movie, it's pretty great. Oh, of the Harry Potter thing. I don't know why I thought you were replying to what Chef said. I love when the kid is wearing the old-timey hat and he calls him ragtime roast beef. Is this really moving us north? It doesn't feel like it is anymore. So many kitties out here. Okay, good. I thought we were about to hit a dead end and that we were actually supposed to go all the way east first. So what's everybody's plans for today? It is stupid. It's with team members day. Oh no. I'm sorry you have to people. Oh, 101. My brain didn't process that at first, sorry. My only real plan today after stream is done is getting back to editing. Lay in bed with Kaylee decides to move. Nice. I'm trying to edit through a bunch of past streams before we go out of town so that if you guys miss us, you have something to watch. I'm very excited because I'm getting close to the April Fool's stream, which is one of my favorite streams that I've done. Your plans? None. Just wing it and probably farm on winter events more than normal. Nice. You're gonna make this kitty. I think you might either write or read. Nice. Your plans? A dentist appointment while dealing with a bruised chest? Well, oh no. I'm sorry. Hopefully the dentist appointment goes well. Also, welcome in, Jesse. We'll have the option of saving the game now. I hope the dentist appointment goes good, and I hope the bruised chest wall heals up. I don't remember this cave at all.
You sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. Then again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside?
I'm totally down to go just knock on the door of the city.
We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
True, true. You're our princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
We all recognized her, Vaughn. We all knew immediately who she was. Oh, hey, look, a zombie. It's very quiet here. Oh, a strip of maggoty flesh. You can take that back. I don't want this loot. Oh, by the way, if you guys missed it last night, I successfully absolutely ruined Final Fantasy VIII. It is the most cursed playthrough, I think. It's bad. If you guys haven't been around the last couple Tuesday nights, I've been modding Kaylee's Resident Evil games, and she's been playing through them with no idea what I added to it. It's been really fun. She's done Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, and now she's doing Village, and my god, it was a lot. Final Fantasy VIII? Oh, did I say Final Fantasy VIII? I'm sorry, I meant Resident Evil. It's so fun to watch. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm sorry I said Final Fantasy. Oh fuck, I went outside of the cave. Wrong door. Sam's got FF on the brain. I do. I'm also just bad at talking. So there's that. Well, you know, I kind of remember this cave a little bit. It's coming back to me slowly. I feel like it's got to be really short because there's no music here. Definitely remember these little guys. Hello, I think we need more of the frogs for our book. That was like when Bella asked me what my favorite Final Fantasy game was, and I said, what's my favorite Final Fantasy XV game? Thank you for the lurk, Sly. I appreciate it. I hope RuneScape's been going good. Wait, maybe there's something good in right here. Well, money's alright, I suppose. I'm really tired of just the sounds of our footsteps. I would like some music again, game, please. RuneScape kicked your old man butt, so you're gonna go cook now, like the grown-up I am. Enjoy. The door is locked. You need the soul ward key to open it. Oh? Where does this key come from, pray tell? The key comes from your heart, Sam. Has Kingdom Hearts taught you nothing? How could I? I'm a failure. I like the little ferns in here. They're cute. Is it this chest in the middle of all these traps? No. That was, in fact, an ether. Boy, this is really putting a damper on my plans of going fast, isn't it? Straight northeast to Arcades. I only wish it wasn't that far. I was hoping there would be like a better hint. Did we already check in here? I do believe we've checked every pocket now. I just want to make sure real quick by checking this little corner pocket over here. And then I guess we're gonna leave. I don't think anything gave us that key yet, right? Key items? Yeah, no. Huh. That might be good for Fran. Nice. Where could we possibly find this key? So what's this game about? A giant empire has been invading. There was a big betrayal of power that led to the empire winning. And so you're kind of following this group of resistance trying to fight back the empire and save everybody. We're learning a lot about these characters. Like, we just found out this guy I'm playing as, Balthier, is from the Empire, and he, like, ran away from home. Like, he was high up in the Empire and didn't like it, so he ran away from home and became a sky pirate. Viva la Resistance, then, yeah, basically. Alright. We need to find a key somewhere out here, I suppose. I wonder if it would be at the Valfenheim port or whatever. Hello. Would you guys happen to have a key up on your hill? Look at his little mustache. I'm glad your cloying breath missed me. Is the fighting style interesting? See, here's the thing. I enjoy it because I like programming. You can fight like it's turn-based, like I could look at him and be like, Balthier, attack this character. Or it has this thing called the Gambit system, where you can program your party members, and it can be like really, really laid out. It's like most people, I just have them try to steal or attack things that are close by. Like Vaughn tends to have short range attacks, so if it's a flying enemy, I have him set to cast a random magic spell. And everybody kind of does that, like heal, recover people who died. If someone's HP gets too low, heal them one way or another. Fran is my main support mage, so she'll cast a whole bunch of stuff like fixing blind, fixing poison, and petrify. She'll cast regen and protect on people. Bosch is kind of in the middle of that. But like the coolest one I've done that I really love this system for is Pinello. She's my black mage. So like if somebody has reflect, she'll just hit them instead of casting a spell. If they're weak to fire, she'll cast Fira. If they're weak to lightning, she'll cast thunder, etc. through all the elements. And then beyond all that, like if she runs out of MP, she'll just hit people. And then if nothing's going on and she's out of MP, she can like recharge her MP. So it's really cool. Like you can program your party to be completely automatic if you want. It's a very in-depth system. Balthier is my favorite character. Balthier and Fran. I think they have the best backstories out of everybody in the game. The main protagonist is not at all my favorite in this. The game really wants you to like run through this through like the eyes of Vaughn, but I don't really like Vaughn. Hiya, I forgot about the ally programming. That's cool stuff. Yeah, I love it. The Gambit system's super cool. How are you doing today, Shuffle? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. We are looking for a key that I did not remember, so I don't know where I'm getting it from, so that'll be wonderful. It's so weird that I don't remember this key because I don't remember ever getting hung up at this part of the game. And you would think I would. I returned with a quick Great Depression stew, minus the corn. Nice. Welcome back. Enjoy your food. Oh, that's the wrong button. I wanted to turn off hyperspeed. Oh, that's one thing I really like, especially for level grinding. Bella is on the remakes. You can use 4 times fast forward mode. So I could run around fighting like this, and it's so fast. I need to check that actually. Yeah. Do I know what Great Depression stew is? I would assume stew that was made during the Great Depression. So probably with limited supplies, but no, I don't know what it is. This weak-kneed Banga is worthless, utterly worthless, just like every other hunter my father employed. You wouldn't happen to be a hunter, would you? I'd like to hire you to deal with this terrible menace in the Soken Cavern. Sure, I can go there. Yeah, I would love to do this, except, do you have the key? East of here, you come to some highlands. North of there lies the Fields of Eternity, wherein can be found the entrance to the cave. The foul scourge I wish you to defeat lurks within the place. Many hunters have been sent, and all have come back running home. Incidentally, I have no idea what this scourge is or looks like. No one that returns will speak of it. Intriguing, no? My father, wanting to know if the identity of this fell creature, thought to post a bill for the mark, but was refused. Having no other choice, he employed 2 hunters from the hunters' camp on the Fawn Coast and sent them into the Sohan Cave Palace. It's a pity they were worthless. I waited with my father at the entrance of the caves, and they came running back out mere moments later. They ran right past my father, their employer. Unbelievable! Enraged, I gave chase, and was separated from my father. Anyway, I'm glad we've met. Were I to hire better hunters than my father, and defeat this monstrosity, oh, the respect I'd earn back in Arcades. So you're hired. Use this key to get into the cavern, and you'll find the creature. And no coming back until you've slain it. Okay, well that was really easy. Thank you, child, for the key I needed. The question mark hunt begins. So this actually does make sense. I know exactly what we're about to do. Have to leave work earlier because of bad smell. I'm sorry. What is that day about? I saw you talk about it in Discord. I just have been busy working this morning, so I haven't had a chance to like look it up or anything. Somebody leveled up. Okay, let's find out what this hunt is. Use the soul ward key. You use the soul ward key. Thank you. Today we celebrate Saint Lucia, who brought food to the poor and got burned on a stake. Damn. The Sohan Cave Palace. I think this is going to be Kaylee's favorite boss. I love it so much. It's one down. Was I right? Is this your favorite boss so far? I just love that this is what has sent all the hunters running back. Like, they've hired so many mercenaries and they all ran away within minutes screaming. Not sure how it works, but you started being on Vampire Survivors Adventures. You had the garlic dude, right? Yeah, for the first one. I started with somebody else on the second one. I forget the character's name, but the second adventure for me started with the person who has the fire rod. Oh no! Its little ghost is floating away. I guess we better collect our prizes and then go back. Murderers! But we completed the hunt. Mandragora's vanquished. Oh, Bella, if you're still here, there's something else I think you might like about this game too. This game came out before trophies were a thing. So this game has this cute little trophy screen where you do things in game and like it adds people and things to this room slowly. It's very cute. Can we get equipment out of this room though? That'd be the real great thing. I didn't mean to actually go that way. I wanted to leave and go back to the kid who gave us the hunt. I picked the wrong door. Please let me back in here. We can run to Arcades, but I don't know if we get a prize for like actually defeating them. So before I forget where this kid is, I would like to go back that way. Walking to Arcades, are we? I pity you, your feet. I shall be going home soon to our private something. Airship, of course. So you defeated the menace of the Sochan Cave Palace. Not bad at all. Hone your skills, and we might have a place for you on our house staff. Wow. Here's your reward. This is the going rate. Go on, take it. Wow. Running back to that kid was not worth it at all, by the way. In case the chocobos were covering it. I don't think they're tall enough, but just in case. We got 3 remedies and 1,000 gil for that boss fight. Which is fine, like every little bit helps. It's just worth a lot less than every other hunt we've ever done. Oh hey, that place had music that time. I just noticed that. I wonder if it glitched or if it only got music after we beat the boss. I'll find out in 3 years when I finish editing this one. You obtained a Histaga mode. Wonderful. We like going fast. That's a dead body. Why is there a random dead body in here? Adventurous bound for the capital. It would seem he didn't make it. I see a save crystal up here. I had a hunch that's what that was gonna be. This felt very out of place. A real crystal appeared. Sorry, he didn't listen to me. He had to die. Oh no. Poor guy. Alright, well. Weird little ravine in the side of this room. Okay. Okay, for the last few days, you watched The Hobbit Extended, 1 through 3 Lord of the Rings Extended, 1 through 3 Fantastic Beasts, 1 through 3 Harry Potter. 1 through 6, you're missing out. Harry Potter 7, 1 and 7, 2. Damn, that's a lot of movies. You're doing data shenanigans, so you could watch the movies. Nice. So I'm half Swedish. You should know better than assuming I'm better than Lukia Temptations. Oh. What's in here? Oh, just more skeleton guys, that's fine. This part kind of reminds me of places in Final Fantasy XV. Some of the dungeons have rooms kind of like this. Ah yes, the other half of the cave. Wonder if there's a boss fight on this end. I really don't remember. You know, there might be, because we only have 2 of the story summons, so the 3rd story summon might come from here. In that case... Oh, this... I'm trying to remember, like, what element it has. a map. Hello, little roly-poly bird. Oh my god, this place is fucking huge. I have to go fast because we're trying to get out of stories, so we're gonna come back here a different day and explore everything, I promise. What are you, sir? It's more of the headless guys. Alright, I would like very much to come to this big room over here. I really don't want any more maggoty flesh. I don't know why that's loot you're giving me. I feel like we should throw that out. Ancient door. They're so big. Oh, this is weird. Oh, this place is gonna be a lot to explore one day. What does that one have ice on his head? I was kind of wondering that in the last room too. Wayfarer traveling the road to Arcades. The ascetic's door holds not for you. That way lie trouble and confusion. You who are yet drawn towards the ascetic's door, count your steps tracing the sun. At journey's end, the door embraces you. What do we think that means? Sly the Mage is going to sail seas in search of treasure. You got this, I believe in you. Oh, they know magic. Great. That really looked like that one was just holding a shovel. Oh yeah, we were coming into a boss fight. I knew that. This is not what I was expecting, though. Am bamboozled. A sky jewel. Arabon is weird. Isn't that the name of the, normally the little eye guys? Like the floating eyes? Oh great, Bosch is doomed. The bastard. Please stop dividing. Oh, they made so many. Wow, he's literally just gonna keep breaking off so we stop attacking him. There's so many spawning now, what the fuck? One of these eventually will be him again, right? Jesus Christ. This should be illegal. Oh, great, also we're all doomed. That's not one of the summons, is it? Because that was just like a normal enemy type. We survived. Eddie, I'm sorry you didn't dragon hard enough. That stays on that screen for far too long. Alright, can we expedite our doom?
It cannot end us.
I'm just gonna sit here on fast forward mode so this pass is quicker. Cura mode. Bubble mode. We love bubble. Okay, and now we just... Is Fran already back? Oh shit, cool. We are good to go then. Oh, there's another treasure. Wait a minute. How do we get over there? Do you guys see that on the map? Weird. There's like a secondary room like this off that way. It's like on Balthier. Over there. You were let down Game of Thrones style. I'm sorry. Letting people down is kind of my thing. It's the Chamber of Secrets. Oh no. Oh, that was not the button I wanted. I wanted my map button. At least our A team is going to be very nicely leveled. I really got to catch up the B team at some point. This cave, like this hallway in particular, really reminds me of Final Fantasy XV. A lot of the dungeons in that game felt like this. Ow. Where the hell did you come from, dude? Hello? Well, I see the way they want me to go. Remedy, Gil. Trying to remember to turn the map off. I don't want Mike to come in and think his screen is cracked again. Hello? What's down here? They have a private little underground waterfall. Would you look at that? This is kind of cute. Alright, on we go. Time to bake some delicious, that word. We'll send photos later. See you later, Eddie. Enjoy baking. Have a good day. Tell the girlfriend we said hi. It's giving you big Final Fantasy XV feels. The sudden shift in music is a lot. It's suddenly all happy and hopeful. I don't feel like I've done anything going from that hallway to feel like I should feel all happy and hopeful. We didn't even fight the boss I thought we were gonna fight. A layer of dust covers this device. It seems to operate the lift. Activate the lift. Sly the Viking was hired as a mercenary to retrieve holy treasures stolen by a cult. And I joined as a 2D waifu. Well, that was a very wobbly little magical elevator. I like how that barred it off. That was kind of cool. Sims for 2D waifu. Oh no. Please don't simp for me. I really thought there was another boss fight before this part. I must be thinking of somewhere else in the game.
Ooh, smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runoff from Arcades proper pools here. Those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen and the
Oh yeah, we have to climb up from like the slums.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Arcades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclaw.
Oh, it's time for a break soon. Old Arcades. There's fancy Arcades over there. Drink water, you got it. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna take a break. Please go stretch your legs, get a snack, get some water, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. We gotta do some kind of shenanigans to get out of this area. Meh, lost all my money. Can't even afford an airship back home to Rabanasta. Thought about going back through Sojin, but I hear some ancient worm lurks down there, so I don't much care to run into one of those. You think you could get away on these legs? Bah, I'm stuck here for life. Look, would you buy something and help a fellow out? I don't really need anything though. Three gil. That's so sad. I'm sorry. I would love to give you guys your gil back. A knot of rust. One singular gil. Me? I've lived here for a good while now, but I had a jolly hard time when I first arrived. This was The city was a far cry from my native Giza, you see. But I've seen much of this town. People of all walks of life. Now, there's a fascinating thing. I've seen plenty of men who failed at it, lost their hope, and then their happiness. Most sad. Why, hope's the most important thing of all. We cockatrices, we must hold on to hope, even when our days in this world seem to be numbered. Me? I hope to see my homeland once more. What is a jolly hard time? Well, you see. I don't rightly know. It's sad how the city is literally like built on top of these people. Like this whole climb out of here is literally just like climbing staircases up. The Mughals ate. A Sikh there was, he sought to play. Kupopo podi podillo. Said he, I'll take you far away. Kupapodi podi. A gourmet tour he promised us. Kupapodi podilly. But all we've had is curs and whey. Kupapodi pode. They're your cute little dancing Mughals for you. How's it going? Sorry you would have been here sooner, but you were playing Borderlands 3. What's up, Lucreum? It's good to see you. And no need to apologize. I just appreciate you stopping in. I hope Borderlands was fun. I still need to play the third one. I played every other one besides that. Alright. Somewhere in this town, we can go somewhere and it triggers a conversation. I just gotta make sure I step to like the right area, I guess. I see a save point, so that's kind of where I'm loosely heading right now. Alley of muted size? That's so sad. What the fuck? Entering the capital? You have credentials? I have. Well, I don't see any. We can't just throw open the gates to you vulgars. You know, especially not the lying kind. Away with you! Final Fantasy's going really good, thanks. We've been making lots of progress. Well, there's a sight for sore eyes. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again. Not here. Oh, wonderful. Into the street here. A pirate would do well to smile. Wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a streetier, a peddler of rumor and hearsay, by the name of Jules. He'd bite a gill given to him by his own mother and shave it by half to pay for her funeral. Sometimes an ear with a tight purse strings, the order of the day, like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city? You know a way? In Arcadius, knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Now, a fool will buy a sack of feathers for a pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy the whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. So, wise man, how does 1500 gill sound? Decline, I guess. You would do well to learn the ways of the world, boy, lest the world have its way with you. I guess we have to do it. Bright boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? I haven't heard much of anything. I need to hear before I talk. A boy would do well to see what his ears can pick up off the streets. Alright. This part of the game is weird. I got some popcorn when I went on my BRB break. I've had plans to go to the city with my beau, but he kept me waiting for hours. I expect he's lost. He's so provincial. Can't wait for you to do Final Fantasy X. We just finished Final Fantasy X like 2 months ago, I think. Doing all your extra quest stuff and set up a challenge to 100% all the Borderland games. That's exciting. So not doing them in order. We've been doing them kind of in order. I don't know if I have. Hang on a second. I can probably pull this up and then pause the slideshow. So we've been doing them mostly in order numerically. Like we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've been doing direct sequels with them. So for the after years, 5, 6, 7, 7 Dirge of Cerberus, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 10, 2 last mission, and now we're on 12. And then we'll be doing 13, the 13 trilogy, and then 15. And we've done some side games, and the side games are just kind of sprinkling in whenever. But that's kind of the lineup for this event. Alright. I think I can hit play on that again, and come back over here. But yeah, we're just doing all the games I have in my collection, not the whole series, because there are certain ones I just don't own. Nyx is a Viking. I joined as a paladin. I think that's one of the newer classes. You going on from here? On from here's Arcades. You go there and you'd best watch yourself. People there, they'd pluck the feathers from a living chocobo if they thought it could make profit on it. I'd turn back if I was you. There's someone in town who is hiding something. Me grand's got me worried. She keeps on talking about going out of the city and making her fortune. Making her fortune. She's old. Don't be rude. Psst, I'll tell you a secret, but it stays between us, right? I spied something incredible just now. What wouldn't you like to know? 'Twas a bag of coins just thrown in a barrel. It was. With a hoard like that, the city'll be me oyster. Now don't go telling anyone, you hear? That's what I was looking for. Okay, back to Jules. Jules? Jules, where'd you go? I found some information. I called this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? Actually, I did hear about a man who picked a bag of gold coins out of a barrel. Bag in a barrel, eh? A boy would do well to bring that morsel to a man named Beasley near here. Tell him what you've heard. Okay, so we're looking for Beasley. Not you. I don't remember who Beasley is. I want to check up here again because I think there's a dead end. Potentially. Beasley. I'm pretty sure we're about to like start a riot or something by having people fight over the stolen gold. You're not Beasley. A naysayer. I didn't see a Beasley. or anyone whose name seemed anything like it. Oh, shit. I died. They all have the same name. Unless it's the guard. No. I tried. I didn't see a Beasley. Is your name Beasley? The city's just up these stairs, he said. Me head says, all I've got to do is walk up 'em and my feet are trembling. What with the assassination? Oh, right. That's right. Vane just took over here. So the assassination of the Emperor is like fresh on their mind. Best not speak to me, lest my ill luck rub off on you. I lost everything, if I only had the right information. Would you happen to have lost some gil? Kaylee, can you look up where Beasley is? Kept to hear a tale, perhaps. There's a lot to be learned from the stories of the past, a lot you youngsters have forgotten. To your peril, you should show a little more respect for fairy tales. Beasley. Here, Beasley, Beasley, Beasley. A proper gent. Naysayer. What? You're telling me that you know the bloke what's taken me coin? I found him. Oh, it was him, was it? Okay, so Beasley didn't say Beasley, so I guess if they ask us to look for someone else, we just have to talk to everybody till they say names. Odd. I love that every time I give up on something and I'm like, fine, like, where is it? It's gone. Jules? Jules, you left our agreed meeting place. You told him just as I told you? Good boy. I'm not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, witness the power of knowledge, my boy. See? It begins. Hey, 'tis a fight. Beasley's gone wild. Now's our chance. Thanks, Jules. Never thought you'd go for such a meager price. A pirate should know the words are worth gil uncountable. Here's some words for you. The prodigal of Burnasa's sons come back to the imperial roost. See, words of much value, these. Bah. This town feels so out of place in this game. Welcome to the New York City of Final Fantasy XII.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home.
He's growing
He's
up.
here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
We go our separate ways here, Vaughn. I have some business to attend to. We'll meet again later. Huh? Hey! I just had this horrible flashback that there's some mini game here about making money. It's been 5 years since I finally quit my lodgings in Old Arcadia, yet still lack the gil to open a boutique of my own. Sorry. Who's ready to do all the side quests in town? Ooh, a magic shop? Oh wait, we can't buy anything here. Fuck. Maybe I need to do this to trigger it. There's some side quest that explains their own unique thing that's not gil. Welcome, welcome. I'm sure you'll find our selection of magics befitting of the Empire's finest magical emporium. Oh, it is gil. Well then. Take it. Hello, I'm the chop master. Help with aught. Pine chops for sandalwood. What are pine and sandalwood chops? Just passing through. This is what we need. Here in Arcades, people spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on pine chops, and if they're lucky, a chop of fine sandalwood. Gil, they're only good for buying and selling of goods. You can have all the gil in the world, and it won't buy you respect. Only chops of pine and a chop of sandal will win you that. You see, those chops represent your contribution to the greater good of the Empire. Common citizens might come by a pinewood chops, enough during their daily lives, but it takes a soldier or some great deed to earn its sandalwood. Looks like you ne'er a chop to your name. Are you just belong here in the city? Are you sure you belong here in the city? Alright. Well, at least we've learned that. Hey, thanks, Eddie. Enjoy your gold. Buns in the making. Didn't have enough milk, so I had to add a deciliter of water, and already messed up the recipe by warming up butter, which was supposed to be room temperature. Does that really change how it's gonna come out that much? Let's preface this with, I do not bake, so I'm sorry if that was a very stupid question. Technics. I don't know if technics change anything. Yes. Can you explain to me if you know, like, why warm versus room temperature butter makes a difference? Hi, Spark! For baking, yes. Also, I've been lurking. Hello. I hope you're well. It's just another chop master. We're in Arcades. It's the New York City of Final Fantasy. The emote is not animated when it pops up on the emote wall, so that just looked really weird. It was just the first frame of the emote. Yo, we can get new gear. Looking for protectives? I would love some protectives, potentially. Manduin gear. Manduin was Terra's dad. I would love a rune blade, I suppose. A doom mace? Now we're talking. Nice. Whoops, I didn't want steel. Sorry, I wanted platinum helm. We didn't get new shields. Well, we did, but platinum shields are bad, apparently. Okay, no better hat, but a better robe? Yes. Also, we have a doom mace now. I don't think we got any new poles. Cool. So then we just want to come in here and we want to sort these. And we want to sort these. Somewhere we're trying to find a taxi. Only those with 3 or more chops may ride this cab, boy. Nothing personal, I assure you. A chop? What's that? If you lack a chop, you pay a coin. That's 1,000,000 gil, thank you. What? That's crazy! Having a spot of trouble, are we? I have a message from Master Balthier. He's waiting in Central. He says to come quickly. On this, but we need a chop. What is a chop anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. A boy pays 2,500, sure. By any understanding citizen of the Empire carries a chop. It's a mark of status, sometimes a writ of transit. If you're aiming to go to Central, where the gentry live, I think you'd need 3 chops. How do you get them? Like I've said, the key is knowledge, boy. Do your part here on the street and talk to the right people. You'll earn chops in no time. That doesn't sound so bad. No, people in Arcades love doing good deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior. Understand, boy? Not sure I do, but thanks, I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. A friend of Master Balthier's is a friend of mine. Fran does not look like she trusts him at all. A new employee of mine broke an instrument on his first day at the lab. I really want to give him some words of encouragement, but I'm so busy. Worry not, I'd tell him. Such things only cost 1,000,000 gil or so. Your concern should be the bigger picture, not such trifling details. I want him to know I'm on his side, you see. Commit this to memory. And if Fran doesn't trust him, neither do I. I'm specifically looking around for someone in lab robes. I think we can only commit one thing to memory at a time. You wanted to know why the butter temperature matters. Melted butter is good for more rustic doughs since they don't capture air very well, but distributes itself more easily throughout, and by covering the flour particles, it results in more dense but tender. I see. Room temperature butter is ideal for fluffy cakes by whipping it first with sugar. Noted. I wasn't looking at the crowd. I wonder how many good deeds we have to do to get out of here. Money is like a seed, do you not agree? Keep it locked away, and it is as something dead. Yet use it poorly, and it'll never live. There must be someone with use of my money, for I would have it live, and if I could but find the hands to tend it, I would gladly share its fruits. Okay, guy. Frozen butter is excellent for pie crusts and flaky pastries, since it creates pockets of butter and therefore layering the dough like a puff pastry. Interesting. Thank you for explaining that. I still have not seen the dude we're looking for. Tours the aerial gardens in Bajurba are quite popular these days, but just a short while ago, I had to turn someone away from a full tour. Wouldn't you know that the next morning we had a cancellation? Pity that poor lady did so want to go see them. She must still be nearby. Fresh vegetables, get your fresh vegetables. I don't think I can commit all of these to memory. I've been waiting for an item I've wanted for such a long time. The proprietor said she'd order one straight away. That was over a month ago. I've my brother keeping an eye out for me, but he's not one to remember such things. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to make do. Don't think she wants to know about the aerial gardens. Sorry, I cannot help myself. I'm in love. With whom? 'Tis a secret. Why, I have not even told even him. Why not? Well, I wrote a letter, an epistle to the love, and I'll not confess my love until that letter finds its way back to this hand. Romantic, no? I thought of a vacation to Bajurba, you see, but I ran into a small enterprise and haven't been able to find the time. Good fortune was I was recently permitted to leave straight away and went to reserve a ticket. My misfortune, the tour was full. Yo, I got your news. Cancellation, that's wonderful. My gratitude for coming to tell me. Every good deed deserves a chop. 'Tis custom. Here's yours. We got our first pine wood chop. I heeded my father's wishes and became a researcher at the laboratory. My colleagues' behavior had proven to be rather odd. I thought this was a great deal, and I've decided it's time to leave, yet my father was so happy I haven't had the heart to tell him. Truth be told, our research project finished just the other day, and it was quite a breakthrough. My father worked on it for 10 years. Tens of years. All those years without progress, then I joined him within months it's done, and I still want to leave. However, will I explain this to my father? Time to leave. For many years I researched but one thing, and when I retired, my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. The research knows no end. Someday I hope to see my daughter marry and bear children, but still, this is a great work, and it will not be done. Yes, it is not in vain, no, even though the pace may be slow, progress is being made, such as the many splendid things of the scientific inquiry. What's this, my daughter? No, surely not. My daughter would never say such things. A case of mistaken identity, perhaps. What, the research is complete? How many years did I toil finding nothing? That's my girl. Well, if she's finished her work, why stay any longer? Boy, a chop for bringing me this news. Well, that one was really easy. I'm so glad I could be the go-between, you know, the whole 10 feet of them. I've made a mistake, a horrible mistake. I fear my superior is vexed. Quite vexed, that's the last guy. Okay, where were they at? They were near the taxi system, I think, right? Was it this person? Yeah. Words of encouragement. Commit them to memory again, please. Okay. I've made a mistake, quite vexed, oh dear. Relate the words of encouragement. A message from my superior? Oh my, I'll wager she's just about had enough of me. Let's see. Only cost $1 million or so. Yeah, 1 million? It cost that much? She doesn't want me to pay for it? Please, no. Your concern should be on the bigger picture. I'll admit, I'm weak at the finer points, but she doesn't mean to end my research, does she? Not such trifling details. Trifling? Is that what I am, trifling? I'm finished, that's what I am. I won't be a fool to think otherwise. And to say such things through another, if she is to chastise me, I'd have her do it to my face. My thanks, a chop for your trouble. I think you misunderstood the point, friend. But we can ride the cab now, so... I see you have some chops, splendid, sure. 'Tis a noble? Sure. Do you guys see why I wanted to try to get through all of this in one stream? It's like such an awkward, out of the way part of this game. Ah, so pleased you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used Draklor researchers is just up ahead. We'll take that and go in the service entrance. Let's make haste, shall we? I mean, they're giving it away so easily, just let them. I wonder if there's a point to come back and earn more chops so you could get a piece of Siliquid or whatever they said it was.
The accomplices of the Senate have been quelled, Your Honor. Our forces sustained but light casualties.
You have leave to withdraw. One detachment will remain here to guard Draklor.
My lord.
Do you think they're onto us?
It would seem not. Though this will make our task more difficult still.
This game needs more pirate Shrek. I don't remember entirely how we're sneaking in. Certainly took your time getting here, didn't you? Off seeing the sights, perhaps? Not really. Do you know how long it took to get chops to get up here? What's that? But I gave Jules some chops. Jules? Tisk tisk, a squad of judges has been sent to Draklor. You'll find the service entrance rather difficult to proposition. I'm afraid. You're doing, no doubt. You knew how the... Templar Knight, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. You knew how the Ministry of Law would move, so you had Van out collecting chops until the judges could reinforce Draklor, of course. Tell me, how much did the Ministry pay for the word of the prodigal son? The Ministry? Oh, judges make poor customers, my friend. Too many rules, too many laws. Perhaps you didn't know, Master Balthier, that Draklor is a toy box these days, filled with your Lord Father's, conceits. All developed without the Senate's knowledge. Of course, why not even the Emperor knew the full extent of Dr. Sid's operations. Now here's the catch. Since Vane had himself declared dictator, nary a peep has come out of the laboratory. I know people who would sell their own mum for the merest scrap of information about the goings-on inside Draklor. People like Rosarian sympathizers worried about the Empire's weapon programs and anyone else who might be opposed to the House Solidor hegemony. So we create a disturbance and you get your windfall of dirt on Draklor. And in exchange for your service, I've spoken to a cabbie. When he asks where you want to go, simply tell him you know where to go. Simple, no? Deal brokered in true Arcades fashion. It's just like old times, Jules. Brings a tear to my eye. Good to be back, eh? My regards to your Lord Father, Master Fafmarin, or rather, Master Balthier. Anon, anon. He used his real name. How are you doing, Templar? I hope you're well today. Jules sucks. I agree, Nix. The pirate Shrek. All the pirate Shrek. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Proud you've made it this far. Chops of pine, chops of sandal. They're all worth more than life itself. Don't let yours go lightly. You know where to go. You want to go there, eh? You sure? Let's do it. Let's just get this part done with. I need picturesque evidence on Discord. Please and thank you. This cat's gonna be so fucking adorable. Good. I'm glad. Doing good? Glad to hear. Angel sent you here? Well, thank you, Angel, for bringing a friend to the stream. I appreciate it. All right, all aboard. I don't remember how long this part is, but a lot of stuff's about to happen. So this... Jules, is he some old friend of yours out there? You two seem close. Close enough for fisticuffs. Drive her faster, if you please. I'd be loath to expend any of the violence on the present mood of my companions. Sir? Yes, sir. Just sharing some love among friends. I appreciate it. That's a very fancy cutscene.
Where to?
What's up, Waza? How are you doing? I can't wait to see how many traps we're gonna set off here. Draklor Laboratory.
It's too quiet.
Passing strange. There are supposed to be guards here.
Maybe you were just lucky, huh?
We don't
Maybe
believe
you're
in
just
luck.
Optimistic.
Something may be afoot. We proceed with caution.
No time for caution. Step to it. Sid's chambers are on the top level.
Alright, let's try to find a map of this place. That's a lot of dead bodies. That is not normal. Oh, lovely. Can't open doors. Do we just follow the bodies around? It's pretty normal for FF, though. You're awake? Fair enough. And it's almost noon. I want to know if we can get into those other rooms later. Right, I guess we're heading back to the elevator. I don't really see anything to do back here. Select a destination. Oof, I guess the 67th floor? You don't know if your hands are gonna let you finish this? Well, don't push it. Like, take breaks if your hands hurt. And stretch your fingers. You don't have to knock it out in one sitting. Don't think you'll get away with this. You're confused, Mr. Soldier. I'm not the one who hurt you. I actually just got here. I'm just as confused as you are. Okay, well this whole side is shut, apparently. Stay away from Dr. Sid. I don't want to.
He's had visitors. One's lacking manners by the look of it.
Someone after the Nethicite?
I don't think a hand massage would help too much with, like, hand pains. I feel like massages don't do anything when my hands are feeling carpal tunnel-y from, like, playing music all day.
6 years, and ever since you got back, this. What madness found you there?
Above us! Drop bulkheads 5 and 8! Be to it!
They found us.
He's earlier visitors, more like. We should lie low for now.
No, we'll use their confusion. We need to find Sid now.
Depends on the pain, it can help with muscle and joint pain. Fair enough. We have a lab access card and a map. Which means we can do things now. But also our map is all hacked up. What's in here? Oh. Quite a commotion outside. It's hard to concentrate on such racket. I've all the latest manufactured Nethicite data, yet Dr. Sid is unreachable. Perhaps he's pondering the mysteries of the universe on 70. So he's on floor 70. Okay. And I'm really getting Prompto DLC feels. Excuse me, I would like to switch the bulkheads. Thank you. We maybe should have saved first. What's going on out there? There were soldiers in the laboratory. Has that been an intruder? The bulkheads are functioning. We're safe. The bulkheads, red and blue, are active alternatively. When one opens, the other locks. No one who wasn't intimately familiar with the workings of the laboratory could get through. The guards would find them soon enough. Why are you telling that to a stranger? Is there an intruder? Wouldn't they assume we're the intruder? I just want to save in case the boss here murders us. Hello, soldiers. I heard a ding and I don't know what it... Oh, they brought the elevator. That's fine. I'm glad we went to floor 67 first, since that's where his room was. I'm hoping we just need the one security key card and can just get through this tower. I don't remember how many there were. It looks a bit like we're gonna be operating the bulkheads again in this room. Because there's nowhere else to go. Alright, red is open, blue is shut. Kaylee, can you do me a quick favor? Can you look up the laboratory and specifically see if there's anything missable here? Because I think we only get to come here once. I might be wrong about that though, you might be able to come back later on. Well, we shan't be going that way. I'm not really seeing prizes in here, like there's no treasure, so I don't think there's really anything missable. How the fuck are we supposed to get around to that? I think from this point we want that lower elevator. This was just apparently not the place to do that from. Can we get around the other side from somewhere? We might have to change the rooms from downstairs. Then again, this is all open, so maybe not. There's something on the 70th floor. The guide says make sure you grab it before the end of the area. Okay, that just, I think, means like in the boss room there's an item and I shouldn't leave. Or potentially right before the boss room. But that's fine. I was just making sure I didn't need to like fully run around all these floors, that's all. These are all gonna shut on me. Potentially this one? What a weird room. It's before the boss room, after the save crystal to the east. Gotcha. No worries. Yeah, I don't think you can come back here once it's done. I feel like I'm being really stupid right now and not processing this puzzle. Okay, this is good. This is progress. Till that. The progress was a lie. We are making slight progress though, like we've run around most of this floor now. Sam the Archer is hired as a mercenary. That's... we keep getting that one today. Flip the switch one more time from back here, I think? think we're finally to the point where I'm past what my kiss scene may be. If this is closed, that might be one more control door to let us in. But it looks like I made it. I'm me, a slightly underwhelming but very enthusiastic peasant. You're not a peasant. Whoa! Where the fuck did that ice come from? Alright, I think this is it. You're underwhelming. No, you're not. Shut up.
Apologies. You bear not the stench of Sid's lackeys.
And you are our earlier visitor.
Yes, a valuable man, one I'd sooner not lose. Yet he knows too much.
You said something about a save crystal and an item. Giltas, is that the item? Giltas is a technique. No, it's an accessory? Question. Are you specifically looking at the Zodiac Age, or are you potentially looking at the PS2 version? Because they might have replaced that item. I'll keep looking around, I just don't see any more items anywhere. Like, I can't go through any of these doors and there's nothing more on the map. Like, it's just walk into the boss room now. Did I miss anything in here? Oh wait, I did. Reverse mode. But that's not an accessory. Oh well. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna take the last break of the day before we do this boss fight. And we'll be back in just a minute. Go stretch your legs, get a drink, get a snack, and we'll see you in a minute. Real quick, I think before this fight we're gonna turn this back on. Okay. Bubble is a good spell, but it's a very expensive spell. Are we all ready for the scary boss fight? Fact, but you can't hear. Hi, chef. Susumi has to use sign language.
life-acted nethicite brought down the Leviathan. How can you persist in this folly?
And you've come here to stop me. I'd fain see you try.
Consider your bones.
You can see the family resemblance now, can't you?
Pirate scum of the skies. What brings you here?
Be glad it's not wingdings.
Treasure. What else would a pirate want? We'll take the Dusk Shard.
You've come all this way for that trinket. I thought you were above this. Hmm? What's that?
Oh no, his imaginary friend knew the princess.
She's not entirely without merit. A test of sorts for our princess?
You're a babbling fool.
A trial for a Shelia Banargin Dalmasca!
You lust for the stone's power, do you not?
Is it bad I like Evil Sid more than Final Fantasy VII Sid? Evil Sid is better written, that's why. Evil Sid is also not a shitty misogynist.
Manufactured nethicite, like Bergen.
How could you do this? How could you fall this far?
Belongs in the bin. Alright. It's time to work out Balthier's daddy issues.
Always hiding behind your toys. Pity if anything were to happen to them.
Please stop casting Reflect. And now we steal from our dad. Just a knot of rust? Come on. I need my allowance for like the last 20 years. Wow. Goddamn, Balthier. Or not Balthier, Bosch. Oh. Oh yeah, this is why this killed me. I remember now. That's a big attack. He's a little crazy. Although my party is a lot stronger now. All right, equipment. He is silenced, so we don't really need our gun anymore, because that just does little baby hits. So let's go beat up our dad. Nice. Don't put that shit in the bin, it belongs in the toilet. Was Redis even helping us in that fight? I really wasn't paying attention to him.
Vana, you shouldn't have.
Oh yeah, so the imaginary friend's not imaginary.
So this is your Vana.
A Shelia Benargin Dalmasca. Just how far will you go for power? Does your lust for nethicite consume you? Am I right? I am, aren't I? A worthy daughter of the Dynast King. You would do well to go to Girovegan. Who knows? You may receive a new stone for your trouble.
Your words mean nothing to me!
The reins of history back in the hands of man.
I don't want to go to Girovegan.
I do make for Girovegan. Give chase if you dare it.
They're gonna make us go to Girovegan.
Hate it when he does that.
How often has your dad ran away from a conversation like that?
The Sky Pirate Rethus, at your employ.
I like that he basically said at your service, but was like, at your purchase. You can hire me.
Brutal purge was dissolved. Vayne Solidor reigned supreme over the Empire. Though this upheaval shook the Imperial Bastion to its foundation, these developments were, to say the least, welcomed by her military. The authoritarian rule of the judges, in tandem with the impending threat of Rosarian invasion, served to foster camaraderie among its ranks.
I guess we finished like the second part of the game now that we're here.
For our part, the Resistance mustered strength in the border skies, making ready for the task ahead. A war to decide the doom of Ivalice would soon be upon us.
Oh yeah, this is starting to sound like the final chapter of this. Which means next week, we're just doing a lot of side stuff. Look at that Resistance army. At least I think this is the Resistance. Yeah, the Resistance Army Fleet. The flagship Garland. That's a bad name for this. We don't want another Garland.
Squads Flametongue and Ogrenex are away. All ships reporting in. They're breaking to begin ship-to-ship maneuvers against us.
All hands, full ahead flank.
I joke the names they give their ships, but like this is literally me with my pets in Stardew Valley.
As though they were the enemy.
Counter-air, to your stations.
A dispatch from Naldoa
Garland, oh no!
The Sky Pirate has left Arcadian airspace. He makes for Balfonheim with the Lady Ash and her party.
It is good to know the lady still lives. But what of our bid for the stone?
With the stone or without, our resistance should prove an even match for the Imperial Army. These weeks of training have honed our edge.
Famous last words.
They choose to supply the Resistance, yet raise not a sword in aid. What city could do this?
A city of men without countries, pirates of the sea and of the sky. Few are they who would fain.
We're in pirate land now.
Let alone a king.
The Marquis. He is set on war?
The time approaches when he must make his position vis-a-vis the Empire clear. When he helped you off the Leviathan, he spited the judges full sore.
You have a mercenary in your cart. Act now and you'll get 10% off. I did miss that, sorry.
The Marquis shares my distaste for war. Yet, if it comes to it, he will show no quarter.
For the time being, we will continue to train the Resistance Army. Enough power on our side, and even Vayne may see the appeal of the treaty table.
Yet Vayne holds the Nethicite. What makes you think he would treat when he holds such power? Power enough to sink the Leviathan.
All the more reason for me to support your infiltration of the capital. You said it yourself. The Nethicite is a powerful weapon. I would have you acquire it for me.
I have not said I would give you the Midlight Shard.
If there is no stone, I would have to look elsewhere for aid.
Then you would ally with Rosaria.
I don't really like her uncle.
As I must. Failure's not an option.
It's just what Vayne wants. He lures the Rosarians and the Resistance to the field, then crushes both with the Nethicite.
I think not. Cid has a stone. We grab it and smash it to pieces with the Sword of Kings. Vayne will be left holding nary a thing. Time is short. We follow Cid. He's heading towards Giruvegan.
Giruvegan.
It is told of in a song of my people. On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist, the Holy Land sleeps, Giruvegan. Who knows the paths, the way to its doors?
Then you seek the Yogg-Defour. Deep within the jungle of Golmor, there is a corner of the Feywood where a mist storm surges and seethes.
Great, we're going to the Feywood.
Let's go.
Right.
Not coming with us? Forget your precious Nethicite already?
Cid's words rang hollow to me. I will follow another course.
Ah, another lead then, is it? You're well informed.
I could well say the same to you, pirate.
Hurry it up, or we'll leave without you.
Ah, Vaughn. I've had some of my men check on this Feywood. Best ask what they found.
Okay. Thanks for the help, brothers.
Vaughn is too pure for the war going on right now.
Fly first, ask questions later. Your apprentice is more pirate than you.
I don't have an apprentice.
Princess Ash, I would hear your heart. If Dr. Cid has spoke the truth, you may well...
I like Redis's pink
born at
pants.
the site in Giruvegan. Tell me, do you still desire the stone?
I desire its power. I want, yet I also fear. I must protect Dalmasca. I can't afford to fear anything.
His pink pants are fabulous.
Do not forget Nabodis. That is my only counsel for you.
The port of Balfenheim. Oh yeah, I forgot about the weird pirate people. Our guest, if you finish talking with Lord Redis, I suppose you'll be wanting to hear about the Feywood. Rickon, why must we aid these people? They seek only to further their own ends and care little for our lord's wants, if at all. These people, I see only a boy, and if it's by Lord Redis's command, if you have concerns, I've got me a nose for ill intent. I'll take the measure of him. That dude. He's got a little bird on his head. Aye, not bad at all. He measures up quite nicely. This one means no harm to Lord Redis. Measure? You barely measure up to his waist, and that's counting the parrot! Your concerns duly noted. I, for one, plan on following Lord Redis's orders. Do as you please, but know that no good will come from this. I apologize. Pay her no mind. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. South of the vast Golmor jungle in Kerwin, there lies a place known as the Feywood. The mist there is far denser than most, and even should you make it through there, there's no guarantee that you'll make it... Sorry, the avatar's got in the way. You'll make it past what lies beyond. He speaks of the hidden trial of the Feywood, which must be passed to open the gate to the holy land of Giruvegan. Great. I like this town a lot better. It's pretty. It's like a cute little port town on a beach. Plus new shops. Oh, hopefully some new equipment. I think for the last little bit of stream, we are going to do some hunts. I am not going to Guru Vegan today. You remember that giant confusing crystal I told you about, Kaylee, where like the map is suddenly very different? I'm like 99% sure that's in Guru Vegan. Do we have actually anything good? Deathbringer? An ivory pole? A new bow? I think a new gun. New weapon for Bosch. Good. So real quick, I want to come to our old gun and just compare. Okay, yeah, new gun is better. You have a new bow. You have a new weapon. A paladin, a ninja, and a ninja. Nice. I keep getting paladin today. Well, that dagger has death element on it. It do. Oh, that's just to read the sign. I was like, what am I looking at right here? Okay. So once I'm done with stream, I'm gonna go back to editing it through Final Fantasy IV. I'm halfway through the Final Fantasy IV streams now. This is free, man. But mind to ask them against Redis what they hope for our town. They like everyone fighting each other. It's just what the Empire wants. Okay. Never mind. Didn't mean to come into here anyway. Where's the best OG FF game in your opinion? It's pretty good. I think I still like 5 the most. I really enjoyed the job system in 5. Kane is iconic. Kane is Batman. Batman who won Cecil's Rosa, that's very fair. Yeah, I've been trying to edit through all the past streams. I know I've talked about this a bit on stream before, but I'm trying to do it specifically because we have people who come in, especially with the Final Fantasy event, and they're like, oh, when are you going to play this one? And I've been doing this for so long now that quite often it's like, oh, we beat that a year ago. I'm sorry. So now, if there's a game people missed that they really wanted to see, or if there is a game they just really liked that they want to rewatch, it's all going to be on YouTube eventually. I'm editing it down so that it's more condensed and easier to consume. Dark Steel. Nice, there at the weapon shop. Lots of new hunts. We also need to go back to Mont Blanc, because, God knows the last time we were there. Overlord? God, these are getting, like, real edgy, aren't they? I guess we do get to go back to Arcades, because that was one for it. Goliath. I remember this one. Okay. Lots of new hunts done. Or started, rather. How close are we to being done with hunts, I wonder? Dr. Sid. 32. So I think there's 10 more or so. I want to say there were 45 or something. I looked it up when we started this game because I do want to make sure I do all the hunts. Alright, let's start leaving town. I think the rest of the shops are just on the road here. I spent a lot of time in this town the last time I played this. I really don't think I have any more gambits to get, but I'll check. It's weird that the gambit inventory, like, never changes. We bought all of the gambits at the start of the game. Beat you to it, no worries. To be fair, Kaylee is crocheting right now, her hands were full. I would love to find haste somewhere. If Bosch could haste, that would be incredible. But we'll get to it one day. You used to crochet, but you can't anymore. My brain just doesn't process it very well. It's like a really cool thing, but I can't get my head around it. The aerodome. Am I correct in remembering, like, I just want a simple yes or no if anybody knows the answer to this. Am I correct in remembering this is the game with the airship quest where, like, there's all the sisters that work on the different airship and you have to, like, take a letter or something to all of them by flying between all the towns? Or am I thinking of a different game? Yes? Okay, cool. We might do that side quest. I know if I've never finished it all the way. I think I've talked to a few of them. We might do that at some point, though, just to have it all done. Are you cartographer Moogles? I would love these, thank you. We love maps. Okay. Seabreeze Lane? That's so cute. I love it. So I don't think I'm actually gonna have time for hunts. We might. I guess I could go back and teleport. This is well, it's called Shinobi Step, but I'm pretty sure this just connects. World map. Yeah, it should just connect to the uplands right there. Alright. Don't we have a hunt in Buzurba? Let me check if that's still open. If it is, I want to go do that one first. Snowbana. Arcades, Belfenheim, Arcades. Oh, that one's done. Buzurba, yeah, the antlion. They're in that house, okay. We're gonna go to Buzurba. I wonder if it's weird for those people to just have someone teleport into town and then, like, fucking run off, or if they're just accustomed to that. It's very unclear if other characters teleport like us. Alright, they are this way. Running through town this fast is not great. I should have probably looked at their name. I'm just gonna assume it's the adult in this building. Are you with the clan? Will you hear my request? I am and I will. Then I beg you, Badra, find Yulran and Kate for me, please. Lady Nire, please calm yourself. The poor boy has no idea what you're talking about. Yes, of course. I must be strong. You see, Badra, my children have gone into the mines of Lushu and have not returned. Lushu is not a good place, and at the moment, you see, an antlion has been seen deep in the mines and it's rampaging. To add to this, the paling protecting the miners has collapsed. The intersection team sent in to look after it barely escaped with their lives. We can go into a different part of the mines now. There was a man who saw my children go into the mines. They're still there. I know of it. What's worse is that they took the key to the mines with them, the key allowing access to the deepest sites within, where the antlion lies waiting. Okay. Let me go. What to do? The time was of the essence, Badra. We alone could not hope to defeat the antlion. It's fine, I'll do it. That's when the Mughals told me of Master Mont Blanc, and so I sent to his clan for aid. Please, Badra, find my children. We will. We're gonna do so many hunts this upcoming week. This is the key to the gate in Site 2 of the mines. Open the gate, and you'll have access to the depths beyond. Good luck. Cool. I like doing side quests where we open up more of the places we've already been. Another thing I really want to do this time is, for one hunt we did, we got a quarter of something. It was like part of a medallion or something. I want to get all of those. I might have to glance at a guide to see if it's from hunts or if there's just random side quests I need to do. But I think that'd be fun to figure out whatever that is. I don't remember ever finishing that one. Alright, we'll save again, and we'll go into the mines. Zoom. I have to sneeze really bad, but it's not happening. Balthier, your guns are getting kind of ridiculous. This one has like a goddamn wing on it. I would love if one of Balthier's guns were Cerberus, just as like a reference to Dirge's Cerberus. Hello, Lushu Mines. It's been so long. I hope I can do this. We only got like 15 minutes left to stream. I might have to go a teeny bit over. Yeah! Hi! Goodbye, child. We're here to help you, damn it. This stuff is really not worth our time. That one might be, though. It's rare game. Oh, I think we already have it. Into the next room we go. This room up ahead is my favorite room in this whole dungeon. If you stay in here and just run 2 rooms out and then come back like while you're fleeing from enemies, you can just sit here and farm a ton of skeletons. This is where most of our license point came from because I built up a chain of over 1,000 and broke the chain counter. Alright, are keys for over here or for somewhere else? Judging by the look of that fence, it's somewhere else. Okay, it must be the other gate then. The enemies, I believe, are about to start getting a lot harder. Like, these are all the places we were at the first time. We're about to be beyond this, which is good. I'm really hoping we're finally past the point Mike got to, because he's been very excited to see the end of the game and like things that he's never done. I remember fighting a turtle in this room. Is your favorite boss still the flowery dragon, Kaylee? Or has it been replaced by something we've fought since? Use Site 3 gate key. I don't know why I thought that said Site 2 earlier. Oh great, it's headless dudes. Thankfully, they're not terribly strong. I think this hunt was designed for us to come do a while ago. We've kind of had it for quite a minute. Oh no, it's close tie between the dragon and the mandrake fight. Fair. The mandrake fight was pretty adorable. What's out back this way? Cure emote, that'll be good. Oh, I think this is the way to the antlion. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna run around this ravine. Hello, friend. Ow. What are y'all doing out there? Thanks for coming and stealing my kill, Bosch. Also, I'm glad we came back here. This fighting looks really good. I think that just said the thing was 1,000 experience. Which, if so, I think that's the most we've seen from things so far. Oh, there it is. Oh, these are vampires. Nice. Dispel motes are useful. I like using those. Get Rosenberged, nerd. Jesus. What did I miss? I didn't see anything to interact with. Oh, right there in the middle. I'm just stupid. Autumnalist? New hand bomb for Bosch. We love it. Koga Blade. Koga Blade just made me think of Master Koga in Breath of the Wild. When you said he had a dumb belly or whatever, and the person got really offended and was like, fine, I'm gonna kill you. I didn't see an antlion or the children. Guess we go in deeper then. Hey, thanks for bringing me back to life. It made you think of Koga from Pokemon, that's fair. Is there anything of value back here before we move on? Belthier, just let me pick up the treasure, please. Bug C. Sorry that that's so loud. I'm sure that our filters worked on that a little bit, but it still was enough to activate the microphone. Nice. Then again, you have been playing Pokemon Red and Blue randos. Nice. Can we get over here just enough to, like, open the gate, maybe? Because, yeah, this is that, so if we can open this, you don't have to run through that whole back loop anymore. Wonderful. Shortcuts. Your most recent entry rando was trainer sanity, so does that just mix up which every trainer is? If we ever find this kid, he's grounded. I do like the weird impact that happens with this, where like, because we're reusing old areas in later parts of the game, you just walk through a door where you've been fighting like bats and one-shots, and you just have these weird headless in-game enemies. Holy fuck. What was that? I mean, I know it was the enemy, but I looked at Kaylee for a second and came back to the explosion. Trainer sanity means each trainer is a check. Oh, damn. Alright, I can't help but notice like how weirdly one-sided this is, so is there much stuff down here I should be checking? I'm trying to go fast so we can finish this hunt and call it a day. Okay, I don't see anything else that way. Zoom. Hello, we've come to see you about your antlion. Archer and a berserker. Going on an adventure, have fun, open world games, am I right? Beautiful. I think this is another shortcut too. Yeah, it's now near where we fought that snake, I believe, is opened up. At least they make backtracking out of here really quick once you make it to the antlion part. Wait, that's something that can happen? What's something that can happen? Sorry, I'm not sure what the question is referring to. I came to explore the mines with my brother and see, but he went in deeper and has not returned. I should go and search for him. I know yet where another Arrakis to find me. I am so frightened. What scares me is the antlion, Badra. If that was not in there, I would go truly. It's fine, we're here, kid. An NPC and the quest giver. Yes, that could technically happen. Joined the party as the quest giver. Something went wrong here. And Sheikykins joined the party as the NPC. Oh god, it's an escort mission now. Joined the party as the town drunk. This quest game just knows me. There are only two people actually fighting. This is glorious. We've almost made it all the way through the mines. I got quest giver, I saw. I'm glad you got the rare one. Did I tell you I found out why that didn't pop up? Are we ready for Sam's very silly? So when I ran the bot on my old computer, I ran all those references from Dropbox so that I could update it on the fly from any computer. Like if I wasn't at my computer, I could do it from my laptop or whatever. When Kaylee moved in and we switched to just edit from mine and we switched to streaming from her computer, I made them local files and I forgot about that. So like when Nyx gave me class suggestions and the one I added that Kaylee's been waiting for, I put those in Dropbox and that's why they never came up. And it was not until this week that I went to go work on the bot that I saw that the reference files were all wrong and that they were locally stored on her computer, and I was like, well, shit. It's all fixed, so the rare ones should pop up more. GG, everybody. Thanks for bringing us back to life. Oh. Oh no, you're just a killer mantis. Someone tell Cryon. Oh, okay. So this is the last door to the deepest parts of the mine. We can't go in there yet. We need site key 11. Which I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, the kid is about to drop. And then we can find it in the beach on the Fawn Coast. Like, that's what I was looking for yesterday. Hello, we're here to take care of your antlion problem. This is gonna be a great place to come level grinding over the weekend. I'm glad we're doing this today. Oh my god. This isn't too bad. I was a little worried at first, but now that the other ones are dead, it's really not bad. Stole a potion. Do you have a second item? No, okay. His health is way up there. That looked like it just shot Fran. Reddy's flattened. Don't do that. Treasure. Obtained expose. That's a weird ability. Don't think I should use that one. Camera, please. It's so big. And its back feet has like wing webbing in between it. That's interesting. Look at all those license points we don't need. Is it dead? I found a key to let us into the depths of the mines, you see, and I came here exploring with my sister Kate. If the adults found out, we would surely be dragged away. That is why I escaped most quickly, Badra. But when I was attacked, I dropped into the depths, you see. I am certain it has dropped below. And below there is only sea. Brother! I'm very glad we survived that fight. Are you well? You're not harmed. I ache all over. I do not believe you run into the depths like that. If these kind people had not come to save you, I do not like to think about this. Thank you so much, Badra. I will return to Bajerba with my brother. Together, we will be fine, I think. Farewell for you now. Oh, Kate, the key. I dropped it when I ran away. I'm sorry. I know you wanted to see what was deep in the mines, too. It's all right. I'm sure the key will turn up somewhere. Washed up on shore, far away. Hell yeah. I wanted to run back into that boss room right before we end, just so I could see if there were any more chests. It seemed like there were quite a few around us. Thank you all for hanging out today for this. I hope you guys had fun. We got a whole bunch of the story done. I'm happy we made it through all of Arcades today. I think there's only like 3 maybe areas left of the game, like the main game. I know we need to go to the Feywood and do the stuff in Gyrovagan. And then I don't remember what's after that. And then there's a big tower, which might be the thing right after that. And then I think we're just taking the fight to the Empire after that. So the next few weeks might be more side questy than story. Because I do want to knock out all the hunts and stuff. But I do think we're like well past the halfway point. I feel like we're in like the final third of the game or so. So next week for sure is going to just be clearing out hunts. I'm gonna make a note for us to go get that key next week, so I don't forget about that now that this antlion quest is done. I guess that was like a prerequisite for it. And since we opened up all those shortcuts on our way out, we just get to run straight and we get out of the mines now. Actually, no, we need to stay here. I was gonna say we can run to Rabanasta, but oh, transit cart 1. Ride to the shaft entry. I would love to. I didn't remember you could ride mine carts in this. Oh, that's gonna save me so much time. I'm only gonna say this if you guys care for these emotes. This is not me asking you for money, but I know some people like collecting emotes, so that's why I'm mentioning it. Don't donate if you weren't gonna. Twitch is having some kind of discount on bits and subs. I don't know to what degree. They had a notification just flash up. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because it said they're limited time hype emotes. So if you guys like hype emotes, this is a thing to keep in mind over the next chunk of time. I don't know how long they're running this special. But apparently there are limited run emotes on Twitch right now. Ineffective Piranha. I love the Ineffective Piranha. It's a great role. Oh, hey, look, I got NPC too. Joined the party as a wizard. God, this stream is going so far over. I'm so sorry. Why are you still crying? They're back. They've returned safely. How could I possibly thank you, Badra? A bubble belt. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you. So, remember that expensive spell bubble that I love? And now we can just equip that belt. Regsam hates me? No. Regsam doesn't understand love and hate. I'm not that good of a programmer. Funny enough, there are commands for exclamation point love and exclamation point hate. It's kind of silly that I said he doesn't understand it. Why does he bully me then? I don't know. Alright. Hunt done. So on Monday we will pick up with hunts. I think I'm gonna stay around here to do some level grinding. You have to say something with it, Chef. Like exclamation point love something or exclamation point hate something, you know? There's 13% love between Angel and Chef. Oh, now you tell me. Hate Regsam. There's 63% not like us between typical Insomniac and Regsam. That seems about right. Alright, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I gotta stop streaming so I can get to work. I will see you all later. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.